Wisdom Symphony.
Have you ever wondered if there's a hidden power within you, something so profound, so transformative, that it could completely change your life? What if I told you that this power isn't reserved for the chosen few, but is available to you right here, right now? Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this journey, you'll discover the secret to unlocking a divine force that's been quietly waiting for you to notice it. The hidden power within you. Have you ever felt like there's more to life than what you can see or touch? Like there's a hidden force guiding everything, but you just can't quite put your finger on it? Well, you're not imagining things. There is indeed a profound, universal energy flowing through everything in existence, and that includes you. This energy isn't reserved for saints, mystics, or spiritual gurus. It's available to anyone who knows how to tap into it, just like learning how to flip a switch to turn on a light. The question is, are you ready to flip that switch? Let's put this into perspective. Think about gravity. You don't see it, but you trust it because it's a constant presence in your life. You never worry about floating away when you step outside because you know gravity has your back. The same is true for this universal power. It's always there, waiting for you to align with it. The problem is that most of us are so caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life that we forget to tune into this energy. It's like having a treasure chest in your backyard, but never digging it up because you don't believe it's real. So, what exactly is this power? Some call it divine energy, others call it universal intelligence, and some simply refer to it as life force. Whatever name you choose, it's the same thing, a creative force that responds to your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. It's not magic or superstition, it's a natural law, just like the law of gravity or electricity. Once you understand how to connect with this energy, you can begin to shape your reality in ways that seem almost miraculous. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine you're sitting in a dark room. The electricity is already flowing through the wires, but until you flip the switch, the room remains dark. Similarly, the universal energy is always flowing, but unless you consciously choose to activate it, you won't experience its transformative power. And the best part? You don't need to be a scientist or a spiritual master to do this. All you need is an open mind, a little bit of faith, and the willingness to take that first step. Are you ready to dig up the treasure buried in your own backyard? Faith is the key. If the universal energy is the treasure, then faith is the key that unlocks the chest. But let's get one thing straight. Faith isn't about blind belief or wishful thinking. It's about trusting the process, even when you can't see the full picture. Faith is like planting a seed. You don't see the roots growing beneath the soil, but you trust that with time, sunlight, and water, a plant will sprout. Without faith, you'd never plant the seed in the first place. Think about the power of belief. Athletes visualize themselves winning before they even step onto the field. Entrepreneurs take risks based on their belief in an idea. And people overcome incredible odds because they refuse to give up hope. Faith is the common thread in all these stories. It's what turns dreams into reality. Jesus spoke about faith often, and not just as a religious concept, but as a practical tool. He said, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Notice the key word here, believe. He didn't say hope or wish, he said believe, as if it's already done. This is the essence of faith. It's about claiming your desires as if they're already yours, even before you see any evidence. But here's the catch. Faith works both ways. If you believe in failure, scarcity, or unworthiness, the universe will reflect that back to you. It's like a mirror, it doesn't judge. It just reflects whatever you project. This is why it's so important to guard your thoughts and beliefs. If you're constantly telling yourself, "I'll never succeed," or "good things don't happen to me," guess what? That's exactly what you'll experience. So how do you cultivate unshakable faith? Start small. Begin by trusting in little things, a parking spot opening up, a kind word from a stranger, or a small win at work. As you see these things manifest, your faith will grow stronger. And as your faith grows, so will your ability to connect with the universal energy. Faith isn't just a spiritual principle, it's a practical tool. Use it, nurture it, and watch as it transforms your life. The universal energy is always one. Imagine you're sitting in a dark room. The light bulb is perfectly fine, the wiring is intact, and the electricity is flowing. All it takes is flipping the switch to flood the room with light. The universal energy works in exactly the same way. It's always on, always flowing, but it needs your intention, your switch to activate it. The best part? It doesn't discriminate. Whether you're a world leader or an average person, this energy responds to you the same way. Let's dive deeper into how this works. Have you ever had a day where everything just seemed to fall into place? You hit all the green lights, your coffee order was perfect, and you felt like the universe was on your side. That's not a coincidence. It's the result of being in alignment with universal energy. On the flip side, think about a day when everything went wrong. You were stuck in traffic, spilled your coffee, and felt like the world was against you. That's also not a coincidence. Your energy, your thoughts and feelings acts like a magnet, attracting similar experiences. Here's an analogy. Imagine the universe is a vast Amazon warehouse. When you think about something, you're placing an order. If your thoughts are focused on abundance, love, and positivity, the universe delivers experiences that match those vibes. But if your thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, or negativity, the universe delivers more of the same. The universe doesn't judge your order, it just fulfills it. The good news is, you can change your order anytime. It's as simple as shifting your focus. Start by paying attention to your thoughts. Are they aligned with what you want, or are they sabotaging you? Remember, the universal energy doesn't care if your desire is big or small. It responds to your belief and intention. One of the most powerful ways to align with this energy is through gratitude. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you raise your vibration and send a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more blessings. It's like tuning into a radio station. The clearer your signal, the better the reception. So, the next time you feel stuck or powerless, remember, the universal energy is always on. All you have to do is flip the switch. Gratitude as a multiplier. Let's talk about gratitude. You've probably heard people say, be grateful for what you have, but did you know gratitude is more than just a polite gesture or a fleeting emotion? Gratitude is a powerful force, a secret ingredient that supercharges your connection to universal energy. It's like pouring fuel on a fire. It amplifies whatever you focus on, creating a ripple effect that attracts more of the good stuff into your life. Think of it this way: gratitude is like a magnet. When you're genuinely thankful for what you already have, you emit a positive frequency that resonates with the universe. This frequency signals that you're open to receiving more blessings. It's as if you're saying, "Hey, I see the abundance around me, and I'm ready for more." And the universe responds by matching your vibration, sending even more abundance your way. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine someone gives you a thoughtful gift. If you express genuine appreciation, they're more likely to want to give you something again in the future. The universe works in a similar way. When you appreciate the little things, whether it's a beautiful sunset, a kind word, or even the air you breathe, you open yourself up to receiving bigger and better things. Gratitude is the ultimate multiplier. But here's the catch. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you on autopilot. It's about truly feeling it. It's not enough to mentally list what you're grateful for. You need to immerse yourself in the emotion. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the feeling of gratitude wash over you. Feel it in your heart, your soul, your entire being. That's when the magic happens. If you're struggling to find something to be grateful for, start small. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude doesn't need to be grandiose. It just needs to be genuine. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally focusing on the positives rather than dwelling on the negatives. So, why not make gratitude a daily habit? Begin your day by listing 3 things you're thankful for and end your day by reflecting on what went well. These simple practices can shift your mindset and align you with the universal energy, paving the way for greater blessings and opportunities. Gratitude truly is the multiplier of miracles. Visualization, the blueprint of reality. Have you ever heard the saying, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand? That's not just a catchy phrase, it's a profound truth. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have for activating the divine power within you. It's like creating a mental blueprint of the life you want, and the universe uses this blueprint to bring your desires into reality. Let's break it down. Your mind works like a GPS. When you visualize your goals clearly and vividly, you're setting the destination. The universe, like a reliable GPS system, will guide you toward that destination. But here's the thing, you need to be specific. If you type success into your mental GPS without defining what success looks like for you, you'll end up wandering aimlessly. For example, let's say you want financial abundance. Don't just imagine a pile of money. Instead, picture yourself enjoying the freedom and opportunities that money can bring. See yourself traveling the world, buying your dream home, or starting a business you're passionate about. The more detailed your visualization, the stronger the signal you send to the universe. But visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about feeling. This is the secret sauce that makes it work. Your emotions act as a magnet, pulling your desires toward you. So, when you visualize, don't just see your dream life, immerse yourself in the experience. Feel the excitement, the joy, the peace. Imagine holding that dream job offer, hearing the applause after a big accomplishment, or feeling the warmth of a loved one's embrace. And here's another tip: practice gratitude while you visualize. Be thankful for your desires as if they're already a reality. This creates a powerful loop of energy that accelerates manifestation. It's like telling the universe, I know it's already mine, and I'm so grateful for it. Finally, don't obsess over the how. Visualization isn't about micromanaging every step. It's about setting your intention and trusting the process. The universe has its own way of aligning the right people, circumstances, and opportunities to make it happen. Your job is to stay focused, keep the faith, and take inspired action when opportunities arise. So, go ahead, create your mental blueprint. Close your eyes, dream big, and feel the emotions of your future reality. Visualization isn't just wishful thinking, it's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Overcoming resistance. Let's be honest, activating the divine power within you isn't always smooth sailing. Resistance is part of the journey. It shows up in the form of doubt, fear, and that pesky inner voice that whispers, "This won't work." But here's the thing, resistance isn't a sign that you're failing. It's actually a sign that you're growing. Think of it like resistance in the gym. It's what builds your strength. Resistance often stems from old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Maybe you've been told life is hard or you have to struggle to succeed. These beliefs act like anchors, keeping you stuck in the same place. The good news is, you have the power to cut those anchors. The first step is to recognize them. Pay attention to your thoughts. Are they aligned with your desires, or are they sabotaging you? Awareness is the key to change. One of the best ways to overcome resistance is to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on what's not working, Focus on what is working. Celebrate small wins, no matter how tiny they seem. Each win is proof that you're moving in the right direction. And remember, progress isn't always linear. There will be setbacks, but those setbacks are just opportunities to learn and grow. Here's an analogy. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. The higher you climb, the harder it gets. The air is thinner, the path is steeper, and your legs are burning. But every step brings you closer to the summit. Resistance is the steep incline. It's tough, but it's also what makes the journey worthwhile. And once you reach the top, the view is breathtaking. Another powerful tool for overcoming resistance is affirmations. Replace negative self-talk with positive statements like, I am capable, I am worthy, or I am aligned with universal energy. Say these affirmations daily, even if you don't fully believe them at first. Over time, they'll rewire your subconscious mind, replacing doubt with confidence. Finally, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. You're not expected to have it all figured out overnight. The journey to unlocking your divine power is just that, a journey. Embrace the ups and downs, trust the process, and keep moving forward. Resistance might slow you down, but it can never stop you unless you let it. Practical steps to activate the divine power. So, now that you understand the universal energy and the role faith plays in connecting with it, the question is, how do you actually activate this divine power? This isn't about some grand mystical ritual. It's about simple, practical steps that you can start implementing today. Think of it as learning to play an instrument. At first, it might feel unfamiliar, but with practice, it becomes second nature. Let's break it down into actionable steps. Start your day with affirmations. First things first, how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Begin each morning with positive affirmations. These aren't just feel-good phrases. They're powerful declarations that reprogram your subconscious mind. Say things like, I am connected to divine energy, or I am worthy of abundance. Say them out loud, write them down, or repeat them in your mind. The key is to believe them, even if just a little at first. Over time, these affirmations will become your truth. Practice daily gratitude. Gratitude is like a bridge between you and the universal energy. Take a few moments each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. It doesn't have to be anything monumental sometimes. The small things carry the most meaning. Maybe it's the sound of birds in the morning, a smile from a stranger, or simply the fact that you're alive and breathing. Write these things down in a journal, or say them out loud. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant, creating space for more blessings to flow in. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goals and dreams. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine your ideal life. Be as specific as possible. What do you see, hear, and feel? Visualization isn't about escaping reality. It's about aligning your mind and emotions with what you want to attract. Feel the excitement, the joy, and the fulfillment as if it's already yours. The universe responds to this energy. Take inspired action. Here's the thing, divine power works with you, not for you. You can't just sit back and wait for miracles. You have to meet the universe halfway by taking inspired action. This doesn't mean forcing things to happen. It means being open to opportunities and following your intuition. Maybe you feel a sudden urge to call someone, take a course, or apply for a new job. Trust those impulses. They're the universe nudging you in the right direction. Meditate or spend time in silence. Meditation isn't just for yogis on mountaintops. It's a powerful tool for quieting the mind and tuning into the divine energy within you. You don't need to meditate for hours, just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Sit in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. As your mind quiets, you'll start to feel a deeper connection to the universal energy. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. The universe is always communicating with you. Ever had those moments when you think about someone and they suddenly call? Or you see repeated numbers like 11, 11? These are not coincidences. They're signs that you're aligned with universal energy. Pay attention to these moments. They're the universe's way of guiding you. Trust them and take note of the patterns. Cultivate unshakable faith. Finally, remind yourself every day that the divine power within you is real and always accessible. When challenges arise, and they will choose faith over fear. Remember, faith isn't about knowing how everything will work out. It's about trusting that it will. These steps are simple, but their impact is profound. The more you practice them, the more natural they'll feel, and the stronger your connection to universal energy will become. The divine power is already within you. You just need to activate it. The science behind it. For centuries, people believed that concepts like divine power and universal energy were purely spiritual or mystical, something that couldn't be measured or explained by science. But here's the exciting part. Modern science is beginning to catch up with ancient wisdom. Quantum physics, neuroscience, and psychology are now shedding light on how these principles work on a practical, scientific level. Let's start with quantum physics. At its core, this field of science tells us that everything in the universe is energy. From the smallest subatomic particle to the largest galaxy, everything vibrates at a certain frequency. And here's the kicker: your thoughts and emotions also have a frequency. When you focus on something, whether it's a goal, a fear, or a dream, you emit a frequency that interacts with the energy around you. This is why people say, what you think, you become. It's not just a metaphor, it's science. Imagine tuning into a radio station. If you're on the wrong frequency, all you'll hear is static. But when you adjust the dial, the signal becomes clear, and you hear the music. Your thoughts work the same way. When you focus on positive, high-vibration frequencies like love, gratitude, and faith, you align yourself with the music of the universe. But when you're stuck in fear, doubt, or negativity, all you get is static. Neuroscience also plays a role here. Your brain is equipped with something called the reticular activating system, RAS. Think of it as a filter that determines what you focus on. If you program your RAS with positive affirmations and visualizations, it starts to look for opportunities and solutions that match those intentions. It's like buying a new car suddenly. You see that same model everywhere. The car didn't magically multiply. Your brain just started noticing it. Then there's the placebo effect. Science has proven that belief alone can trigger real, measurable changes in the body. Patients given sugar pills often experience healing because they believe they're taking real medicine. This shows the incredible power of the mind to influence reality. So, the next time someone tells you that divine power is just woo-woo, remind them that science backs it up. The universe is a dance of energy, and your thoughts and emotions are the choreography. When you align with this energy, you're not just tapping into spirituality, you're harnessing the very fabric of reality. Faith in action. Faith isn't just something you think about, it's something you do. It's not passive, it's active. Faith in action is the bridge between believing and receiving. It's what turns your intentions into reality. But what does this actually look like in everyday life? Let's start with a simple story. Imagine a farmer living in a drought-stricken village. Everyone in the village is praying for rain, but this farmer does something different. He goes out and prepares his fields, planting seeds even though the ground is dry and cracked. When asked why, he says, "I know the rain will come." Sure enough, the rain does come, and his crops flourish while others go hungry. What's the difference? The farmer didn't just have faith, he acted on it. Faith in action means taking steps toward your goals even when you can't see the full picture. it's about trusting that the universe will meet you halfway. Want to start a business? Begin researching and creating a plan, even if you don't have all the resources yet. Want to improve your health? Start eating better and moving your body, even if you don't see immediate results. Faith is knowing that every small step is part of a bigger journey. But here's the thing, faith doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with the belief that you'll overcome them. When things get tough, remind yourself why you started. Trust that the divine power within you is stronger than any obstacle. Faith in action also means being open to opportunities. Sometimes, the universe answers your prayers in unexpected ways. Maybe you lose a job only to find a better one. Maybe a relationship ends, but it makes space for someone who's truly aligned with you. Faith isn't about controlling the outcome. It's about trusting the process. Finally, faith in action requires patience. Just like planting a seed, you won't see results overnight. But if you keep watering that seed with belief and action, it will grow. The divine power within you is always working. It just needs you to take the first step. Remember, faith without action is like having a car but never turning the key. So, turn that key, hit the gas, and let the universe guide you to where you're meant to be.